So there you go. Against the run of the whole game, Manchester United win 1-0, but they and Ruben Amorim will not care at all. That is a big 3 points for them against Fulham at Craven Cottage. So let's move on to talk about Manchester United and your thoughts on what we saw today, Jules.
I mean, I think for all the time that maybe they were a little bit unlucky, and maybe they didn't capitalize on what they were doing well in a game. It didn't happen very often, let's be honest. But maybe at times, then they got it all tonight, because really it was not a very good game to start with, and they just didn't do anything. And Stevie's right. The only shot on target is that deflected shot. The expected goals that we just saw on the graphic is 0.25. And somehow they won a Premier League game away from home against a team that has been good at home this season. That has been good in general. It's a decent first half, like top half of the table, more towards mid-table, but still it's a good Fulham team. So for United to go and get that win somehow, without really deserving it, but getting it, okay, good for Amorim. It's a great birthday present, because I think it's his birthday today or tomorrow. But let's not kid anybody here. This was not a good performance from them.
You know, the best thing I can say is that a certain station this game was on kept a basketball game on and didn't show the game until the 65th minute.
Will boost LA that things went their way, that maybe more things can go their way for the rest of the season?
I suppose that you can say something to build on. But even saying that, building on this foundation, I don't think is potentially the best thing for Manchester United. What I would say, today Amorim made the decision that Bruno Fernandes and Ugarte were going to play in the midfield, and it's a deeper role for Bruno Fernandes. I think this team loses a lot when he's not in a more advanced position. He is not naturally a defensive player. And while I guess needs must, and you have to find somebody who plays alongside Ugarte, in sacrificing Bruno Fernandes, you also sacrifice an outlet going forward. When this team, whenever they did win the ball, and they're looking forward, and they're looking for somebody to find that next pass, usually that's Bruno Fernandes, who's either receiving that ball in a more advanced position, or he's the one delivering the pass. But if he is so deep and so concerned about the defensive part of the game, there is no natural outlet for Manchester United. And so now you're depending on, hey, Garnacho, do something. Højlund, do something. There isn't a connection between the structure of the midfield of Manchester United and the attacking half or the attacking third of Manchester United. And so therefore, they become very limited, hence why they only had one shot on goal, and hence why the goal has to come from some sort of deflection. They'll take the win, but they need to continue to get better. And I don't know what better looks for Manchester United right now. That's the scary part.
How are they getting better?
Well, what